Give me your full attention for just a few minutes, and I'm going to tell you something that might completely change the way you think about manifestation. If you've been trying to attract something, money, love, health, success, and you feel like you're doing everything right but nothing is showing up, then you need to hear this. Because the truth is, what you're missing isn't more affirmations or longer visualization sessions. What you're missing is the courage to do the one thing that feels the hardest, letting go. Yes, the very thing you want so badly, you're actually pushing it away by holding on too tightly. And once you understand this, once you truly get what Neville Goddard meant when he said let go, then things will start to shift fast. That's not just a theory. It's a spiritual law, and by the time you finish this video, you'll not only understand it, you'll know how to live it. So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to give you real-life examples and a mental technique you can use tonight before bed that might just make what you've been praying for show up like magic. Now, let's begin. You see, most people misunderstand what it means to let go when it comes to manifestation. They think it means giving up, or forgetting about what they want, or acting like they don't care. But that's not it. Letting go doesn't mean you stop wanting, it means you stop needing. You stop clinging. You stop asking, when is it going to happen? Why hasn't it happened yet? What am I doing wrong? Because all those questions are born from a mindset of lack. And as Neville Goddard taught, the world mirrors your state of being. If your inner state is one of lack, of desperation, of trying to force things to happen, then the world will reflect that by keeping what you want just out of reach. The secret is to create the inner feeling that it's already yours. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to feel it real, but deep down, they're still watching the clock. Still checking the bank account, still stalking the person on social media, still praying from a place of fear. That's not living in the end. That's living in the waiting room. And the waiting room is where dreams go to die. So how do you break out? How do you truly let go and attract what you desire? You surrender. You drop the mental obsession. You stop rehearsing worst-case scenarios in your mind. You stop arguing for your limitations. You stop trying to figure out the how, and instead, you return to the who you are in imagination. The version of you who already has what you want. That's the game. That's the whole thing. When Neville said assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, he didn't mean feel it once and then panic when it doesn't show up tomorrow. He meant stay there. Dwell there. Rest in that state as if it were the most natural thing in the world. And that requires you to let go not of your dream, but of your doubt. Think of it like this: if you plant a seed, and you keep digging it up every day to check if it's growing, what happens? You kill it. But if you plant it, water it, and walk away in confidence, knowing nature will do her thing, that seed grows. The same principle applies to your desires. Your job is to plant the seed in consciousness, through imagination, through assumption, through inner knowing, and then let it go by trusting that it is done. Not hoping. Not wishing. Knowing. Letting go is the ultimate form of faith. It's not passive. It's powerful. Because it says to the universe, I already have it, so I don't need to chase it. And the universe responds to that certainty. Let me give you a real example. There was a woman who had been trying to manifest a specific person into her life. She did all the techniques, visualized, affirmed, scripted, but nothing happened. In fact, the person pulled further away. Then one day, she gave up, not in defeat, but in surrender. She said, you know what? I trust that what's meant for me will come. And here's the beautiful part: when you let go, not only do you allow what you want to come to you, but you also discover that the need itself starts to fade. Why? Because when you dwell in the feeling of already having it, your nervous system relaxes. Your mind stops chasing. Your energy becomes magnetic. People sense it. Opportunities find you. Why? Because you're not operating from scarcity anymore. You're operating from fullness. You've moved from I hope I get it to of course it's mine. Neville would call this living in the end. But don't just hear this, do this. Try it for 3 days. Whatever it is you're desiring, imagine tonight before bed that it is already yours. Feel it real. Smile about it. Get up tomorrow morning and let it go. Don't look for it. Don't measure it. Just go about your day knowing that it is done. Repeat this for 3 nights. Don't break the illusion. And watch what happens. You'll start to notice little shifts. Coincidences. Signs. And if you persist in this relaxed confidence, the desire itself will show up not because you forced it, but because you became the version of yourself who already had it. That's what letting go really is. It's choosing to live from the state of already having, instead of endlessly begging for what you think you don't. And here's the part where most people quit, but you won't because now you know better. When it feels hardest to let go, that's when you're closest to receiving. When your mind screams, "But what if it never happens?" That's when you gently return to the state of the wish fulfilled and say, "It already has." This is a practice. It's not about being perfect. It's about shifting your identity. Neville said the world is a mirror, reflecting not what you want, but who you believe you are. So if you want more money, become someone who naturally has money. Feel it. Live from it. If you want love, become someone who is already loved. Not in theory, in feeling. That's the key. And letting go doesn't mean you forget your desire, it means you remember who you are with it, not without it. You walk in confidence. You stop micromanaging the process. And just like that, the need disappears and the thing shows up. Why? Because now you're no longer holding it hostage with your fear. You've released it. And when you release it, you receive it. That's the paradox. That's the secret. That's Neville's message. So if you're ready to test this out, to put this into motion, here's what I want you to do starting tonight. Close your eyes, and imagine that your desire has already manifested. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the relief. Then say, "It is done." And when you wake up tomorrow, let it go. Carry the feeling, not the need. Walk in the knowing, not the worry. Live from the state, not the struggle. And watch what unfolds. You're not here to chase. You're here to align. And when you do, life will chase you. Now if you're still with me, here's the final truth I want to leave you with. It's not about how hard you work. It's about how deeply you believe. And belief shows itself not in your words, but in your ability to relax, to release, to know it's already yours even before it shows up. That's how you attract it, by letting it go. And the more you live from that principle, the more you'll see that everything you've ever wanted was never far away. It was just waiting for you to stop needing it and start being it.